Good morning and welcome to another Cats & Co video. Well, this morning I'm going to do a very quick video about what happens if you owe HMRC money and you move to the Isle of Man. So let's imagine you owe HMRC £200,000, maybe you haven't paid your capital gains tax or your income tax, something like that, and you move to the Isle of Man. Can HMRC pursue you here? Well, the answer is no. The Manx court will not enforce the tax laws of another country. So HMRC will not be able to pursue you for the debt through the Manx courts. And this is because of something called the revenue rule. And it isn't actually Manx law, although it is now. It's originally English law, and it dates back to the Georgian times. It's a common law precedence dating back to 1775. And basically, Lord Mansfield said at that time in the House of Lords, no country ever takes notice of the revenue laws of another. And this particular doctrine still holds sway today. English common law was effectively imported into the Isle of Man in 1765 when the UK government effectively took control of the Isle of Man under the Revestment Act. So all of the principles and precedents of common law are relevant here in the Isle of Man. It was restated in 1955 in another famous case in Westminster when Viscount Simmons famously said, "Our courts will not collect the taxes of foreign states." As I say, that's in the UK, but this is relevant under Isle of Man law as well. So what happens to the debt? Well, if you just reside here, the debt doesn't disappear. HMRC can still chase your UK assets, but the enforcement will stop at the Manx border. So far, so good. So you may think, okay, that's great. I'll move to the Isle of Man. I will lie low in my cagoule, enjoying the refreshing Manx wind and rain. But not so fast. Unfortunately for you, we have a Proceeds of Crime Act 2008, which is the main plank of our anti-money laundering laws. And under those laws, that if a foreign tax bill is due and if you withhold payment deliberately, then the proceeds of that will become criminal property. Now, that is problematic for you because it means that if you try and deal with a regulated financial professional, such as an accountant or a lawyer or a financial institution like a bank or a stockbroker, then if they assist you, they may be handling or concealing money that is laundered money, essentially, and they will need to report you under our money laundering laws. And if they do assist you, then they are committing a criminal offence with up to 14 years in prison here in the Isle of Man. So there's a very strong disincentive for people here to break the rules. And that, of course, is very problematic for you because it means that you will struggle to actually do anything with that money. No bank will bank you, no lawyers will represent you, you can't deal with estate agents, and accountants won't deal with you either. So, in summary, while it is true that the Manx court will not enforce that tax debt on you, our compliance system will very effectively shut the money down and you won't be able to use it, and you'll also be committing a criminal offence here. So it will not solve your problems. So hopefully that has been enough to dissuade you from moving here to avoid a large UK tax debt. I hope you don't have one. And I hope that you found that interesting, and I will see you next time.